Hey, boys and girls, welcome to Shared Reading with Miss Johnson. It's been a little while since we have done this, but today I have a story for you. And the reason why the screen is black is not because the video is working, but because when we have a story that doesn't have pictures, we have to visualize that story in our head, which means to play it like a movie. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing for my students that are in the classroom. There's not pictures to my story, but we're going to think about as we read what is happening. Today, the story that I'm going to read is called The Fox Family. And as we are focusing on our skill this week, which is cause and effect, we're going to think about what is the cause of what's happening in the story, and because something happens, what is the effect? So I want you to listen carefully, and then we'll talk about it at the end, okay? "Mom, Mom!" Jake cried when he saw the red and white furry animal that sat on the grass. "Look at that funny-looking dog in the backyard." Jake's mom moved to the window and looked out. "Now there are two of them. One is small and one is big. Maybe one is the mother and one is the baby." Jake's mom said, "Those aren't dogs, Jake. Those are foxes. And yes, one is the parent and the smaller one is the baby. We call a baby fox a kit." "But why is a wild fox in our backyard?" Jake's mom looked sad. "We live in a place that was once country and forest. Every year, more and more people are building houses here. When people build houses, the foxes lose their homes. We have so many trees in our backyard. I guess they feel safe here." "Are they dangerous?" "Not really. They eat beetles, earthworms, mice, and sometimes rabbits." "What else do they do?" "Watch and find out," Jake's mom said. "Can I pet them?" "No, Jake. Foxes are not pets. It's okay to observe them, which means to watch them, but we should always remember they are wild animals." And that's all for our story today, boys and girls. But very quickly, I want to tell you something. In this story, wild foxes are coming into a family's backyard. Then, when I'm reading, I have to ask myself, why is this happening? The foxes lost their home when the new houses were built in the woods. This is the cause of our story. And because this happened, there was an effect. And the effect was, this is the reason for the foxes coming into the family's backyard. Thank you for joining Miss Johnson with Shared Reading this week. And I hope to see you back here next week. Bye, friends.